On today's YouTube video, I'm going to go ahead and shoot and show you guys how I do my rope mods. I think that's the method I'm going to start with this year for my sticks. There's a few reasons why, and I'll get into those, but let's real quickly. I ordered like a 50-foot section of this rope from Amazon. You want to get the 8mm static cord. You can find it at climbing stores, Amazon, all that jazz. And you know, it's relatively cheap. It's like $10 to $14, $15. You can get it in earth tones, black, whatever. But I think I'm going to run this year, at least start. You know, I've shied away from it in the past just because I think the straps grab better on the trees. But I'm hunting, I think, a little more big woods, at least based on my early trail cam observations this year. And so I tend to find myself getting into those slightly bigger trees at the base. And I've got a tree here actually in the front yard that's a perfect example where the traditional strap comes out like 6-8 inches short. And with this, I can actually make these bigger, really easy to do actually. So step one here, got my cord. You know, I'm just gonna rough measure this out. I'm not gonna get out a tape measure. I know my wingspan's roughly 6. And this will get me somewhere in that 8 to 9 range. It takes about a foot to do the knot. So that's kind of how I'm going to start and cut this. So as you can see, oh shit. All right. As you can see here, I've got the frayed end. I'm going to go ahead and burn this guy up. This will take a smidge of time here, about 30 seconds to a minute. This just prevents it from unraveling as easily. That should be good there. I even will smash that in just to really. Okay, to loop off this end that's going to go around your speed button. Oh, this is about 8-ish, 10-inch kind of folded over. This segment here is like 8 to 10 inches. And all you're going to do is kind of fold it over and poke that loop guy through. See how that's doing it there? That'll give me my loop, and this knot system holds, never coming off there. So I got an old strap here just to give you guys a comparison. I get about 12, 14, 16 inches more. So you can kind of see it. I think the camera actually is a little more just like deceiving. Like it's not that much more. You may want to cut it just a touch bigger. I've got some bigger ones already made. So just a quick demo as far as using this on the tree. I'll give you guys a close-up. But I'm going to use obviously the double sticks this year to start. I don't have a speed button here, and I'm going to go ahead and run it off these ears, the T's. And then I'll throw it on the XOP stick because that's got a traditional speed button. You guys can see how that works. So this is difficult to do. I'm going to come around this here, push it through. This is a lot easier working with 2 hands. That guy goes around there. And then I'll probably just tuck this tail in or like, you know, wrap it a bit just so it's not blowing in the breeze. A bit high. But yeah, I like that method. Seems to be quick and easy to work around these ears with this 8mm cord. And that's why another reason I decided to run it this year. Give the old XOP here. So this just goes over the speed button. Pro tip, put it on the stick so you can hand it to yourself easier. Cody just put out a video himself of doing that. Okay, so you're gonna come in here, and I've got a video on the buckleless method here on the YouTube channel. You come underneath your loop, cinch it down, and then come over here behind it. Some guys do a 1/2 inch. I ran the whole system last year like this, no problem. And what you've essentially done is you've put a loop behind your front loop. I'm gonna bring that camera forward. Forgive me if it's a little shaky. I got my tripod already packed away for Kentucky, so we just got the little guy, but this is solid.